Are you looking for the perfect wine to go with that perfect meal? Well, Lauren DeSantis is the editor of Capital Cooking. She's here today. She's going to tell us what she knows. Hey, Lauren, good to see you.
Hey, how are you?
Great. So a little bit about Capital Cooking. It's a TV show and it's a blog, right?
Yeah, we explore the culinary and cultural riches around the globe, travel and food. We have wine pairings, we do cocktails, recipes, cool. Anything related to food.
And you've hung out with some pretty amazing chefs all over the world, right?
Yeah.
Some pretty exotic places, too.
Yeah, we've been to Cabo, we've been to Taiwan, Sweden, Iceland, and also some great chefs around town have come on the show, and we've cooked up a bunch of fun dishes from the restaurants. So, wow. Yeah, we've covered a lot.
So you've learned a lot on your many trips, and you know, DC has a great, food cooking vibe too. We have some amazing chefs around here and some amazing restaurants. So today you're going to tell us about fall meals and how to pair the perfect wine with that, right?
Yeah. So fall is finally here. You know, the weather is changed, and now it's getting a little bit cooler. Thankfully today we're not having the rain, so we have some fall ingredients and different restaurants around town. We're going to start with a dish from 1789. This is Thanksgiving, and they're going to actually have this there for Thanksgiving. It's turkey, stuffing, cranberries, butternut squash, and we have some fun wines to pair with this. This is a Landmark Chardonnay. This is from California. It has these buttery notes. It has a heavier mouthfeel, which will pair with the turkey well. And outside of those options, we also have Lucente. This is an Italian. This is an Italian wine, but it's not overpowering, so it'll also go really well with the food.
And did you say Vicente?
Lucente.
Oh, Lucente.
Yeah, this is from Italy.
So that's a red wine?
Yeah, this
You're
is
going to have red with your turkey?
Yeah, this actually is not an overpowering red, and there's a lot of heartiness going on. You have the cranberry sauce, you have the butternut squash, so this will hold up to the dish. And another one would be a Rioja here. So this is from Spain, and this also has not overpowering grapes to where it's going to overshine the turkey, but also can go with the whole meal.
So when you're looking to pair with the turkey, you're not looking at color. You're looking at taste, and you don't want something too heavy.
Right, exactly. And I mean, this, for the whole fall meal, when you have Thanksgiving dinner, you're going to have a lot of different flavors, so there's a lot of ways you can go with that. And so, here's a couple options for this. And
you've also brought some, looks like something sparkling over here.
Yeah, these are bubbly. I think that these don't necessarily pair with any particular dish, but every fall meal is great to start with bubbly. So I like to, this is a Ruffino Prosecco. This one is delicious. It's like, has these clean notes. It has pear and apple, and this is just great for sipping. This one is a little bit more dry. This is a Carpini Malvolti, and this is Brut. So if you don't like the, a little bit of the sweeter side, go with this one. If you like a, not overly sweet, but some apple and pear notes, this is a great one too.
Now, what's the price point on these Proseccos?
This one's only $15, so it's
affordable.
Yeah, relatively inexpensive, and this one is about $20, so not too bad.
Very nice. And you're right about having something sparkling. It does make a party, doesn't it?
Yeah,
all of a sudden
it makes it feel more.
It's time to celebrate.
Yeah, celebration time, and so I really enjoy these wines.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, everything smells delicious over here. What's your next meal?
I mean, and feel free to dig in. This is the crispy duck confit. This is from Art and Soul. There's a parsnip puree, a barley risotto, and some apples, and then there's a cider vinegar on top. So,
that looks like a real fall meal, doesn't it?
Oh, I know.
My goodness, a little heartier,
Duck confit, it just falls off the bone and melts in your mouth. And, so they offer this dish at Art and Soul that anyone can go in and try, and I've recommended, for duck and for this type of, the apples and everything. This is a Once Upon a Vine Charming Pinot. It's Pinot Noir, but it has this really smooth flavor that goes really well with the apples. And this is the Chianti Classico Ruffino, and this actually has a lot of the elements that you would find in a confit glaze. So, this is also great.
Great.
Uppercut cab is also a really nice selection.
So you can go with a mid-range as far as hardiness goes, red wine will be the best thing to pair with that.
These would be perfect. I mean, these will go, all of these selections will go with a variety of fall dishes. So,
all right, let's move over here, and our next dish is what?
This is the uni risotto from Zen Tan. This is, oh my God, that's just
can you see this? This looks fabulous.
Yeah,
what is that?
One of their
like oranges or something?
Well, that's the uni.
Oh.
This is one of their brand new dishes. They have a new chef. She's fantastic, and definitely check that out. And this would go great with a Sangiovese or another like red blend. There's mushrooms in there, so you're gonna find the mushroom flavor. And this is the tagliatelle from El Tiramisu. It has the mushrooms, and again, we have a great selection. Cake bread wines, I love them. They actually have a whole book on how to pair wine with food and recipes, all that. Chianti Classico, again, this is one of the reserves. This is another Italian wine. And last but not least, we have the dessert, which is, these are Savvy Treat cupcakes. They are so good. This is sweet potato cupcake with a caramel crunch topping, and they have,
goodness.
Yeah, I know.
How delicious does that sound?
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, these are 3 like dessert wines. This is a port.
Okay.
And this is this is kind of a semi-sweet red, but it goes really well with the cupcakes. And then a Chardonnay, which is also really lovely. So,
so generally the rule with something of a dessert or a sweet dish is to pair it with something also sweet or something dry.
I like to pair it with something also sweet, but these are rich sweet, so it's not like a light sweet, so it cuts through some of the sugar from the cupcakes.
Oh, all looks delicious. I'm ready to have a nice meal.
Yeah, to dig in.
Lauren, thanks so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Well, flu season is unfortunately here, and coming up right after a quick break, Natasha is going to get her flu shot. You don't want to miss that.